This is the quick start guide for the Excel Skills Personal Finance template. The template can be used to record personal income and expenses and to generate a comprehensive personal finance report for any user-defined 12-month period. Let's start by looking at the sources sheet. So on the sources sheet, you'll basically create a new source for every bank or card account. So you can use any source code and put a description next to it in column B to create the new source. All the calculations in the columns with light blue column headings are performed automatically. You can enter a start date at the top of the sheet. That's from the date that you intend to start capturing transactions. And you can have an end date or you can leave it blank. If you leave it blank, it will use current day. Okay, so let's have a look at the accounts sheet next. So the account sheet is where you create all your accounts. You can edit our default list of accounts by entering new descriptions in column B, or you can insert additional accounts by just inserting a row and entering a new account number and description. Let's go to the transactions sheet. So on the transaction sheet, you capture all your income and expense transactions. So the document date and the payment date, the dates can be entered based on your regional date settings. The source can be selected in column B, and all the sources that you've created on the sources sheet will be available for selection. Customer or supplier, reference, description, that's all straightforward. And your amounts will be, if it's an income amount, a positive value; if it's an expense amount, a negative value. Then your accounts, all the accounts that have been created on the account sheet will be available for selection. So you may see a data validation error, a little green triangle in the top left corner. This is as per design because we've included both the account number and the description in the drop-down list. Excel actually only allows one column to be included in drop-down lists, but we've implemented the workaround so that the description is available when selecting accounts. If you want to remove the description, then have a look at our support section on our YouTube channel for a video on how to remove descriptions. Okay, so the document date is the date used for the report purposes, including income and expenses, and then the payment date will affect the balance of that particular source code. The account description that's provided in column E is automated, basically a lookup from the account sheet. So it will extend automatically as you add transactions to this sheet. Let's look at the report. So the report is fully automated. All the columns with light blue column headings contain formulas calculating the values. The only user defined input that's required is column A, where you would need to enter account number if you make any changes. So if you add accounts to the account sheet, you need to manually go and insert the accounts on this sheet. So you'll basically insert a new row, copy the formulas from column B onwards, and paste it into the new row, and then enter the new account number in column A. The report can be run for all transaction sources as it's the default, or you can select one of the transaction sources that you created on the sources sheet, and then only those entries that have been posted against that source will be displayed. We also provide for a total column to be run for particular dates, so you can enter from and a to date in this the cells above the column heading, and the total will then be calculated just based on those date selections. The default is to to calculate the total for the entire 12-month period that's included on this sheet. And that's basically it. So if you need more detailed instructions, you can go to our instruction sheet where we cover every aspect of the template. And you can also go to our support section on our YouTube channel for additional videos that we post based on user feedback.